The military situation over Tehran is shifting, and the tactical nuclear shadow is returning. This is not a scenario of total war, but a calculated strategy, where a single decision resets the entire battlefield. Current reports suggest a new path is being paved, a strategy that does not rely on massive destruction, but on surgical, tactical, nuclear precision. While some fears of the past remain, today, the doctrine takes a much more direct form. Reports from Washington and the Tehran Times indicate a multi-stage escalation. It does not begin with a flash. It begins with silence, a series of targeted strikes to disable the leadership, followed by the systematic destruction of missile silos and power grids to paralyze any hope of retaliation. But then we reach the final stage, the most critical moment, the deployment of the mini-nuke. Imagine a weapon, far smaller than the strategic bombs of the past, designed not to erase a city, but to destroy a single, deep, underground fortress. This is not the massive fire of the 20th century, but it is the same technology, reduced in scale and increased in precision. It is designed for one specific purpose: to reach targets that conventional explosives cannot penetrate. Facilities hidden deep inside mountains, protected by layers of reinforced concrete that no ordinary bomb can touch. At the moment of impact, there is a flash, a white light that moves faster than sound, a blinding silence before the roar. A thermal wave of thousands of degrees turns everything in its path to dust, while the shockwave shatters the foundations of the earth. The target is removed in a fraction of a second, without the need for a bombing campaign that lasts weeks or months. It is a shock to the system, a clear message to the Iranian leadership. Washington would demonstrate a power that can end a military confrontation before it truly begins. It is the middle ground between a conventional war and a global nuclear catastrophe, but the price is a door that can never be closed again. Even a limited strike carries the risk of radiation. Winds do not obey borders. They carry the dust to neighboring nations, affecting the waters of the Persian Gulf and the lives of millions. The nations of the region will never agree to this nuclear gamble. But the question remains, will they even be asked? Is this the end of a war, or the beginning of a cycle of fire that consumes us all? A single small bomb that triggers a much larger darkness. Subscribe and follow us.